This week we'll be talking about traditional rigged boats, which Norna is a traditional rigged boat, and right now we're working on rigging the Bobstay, which is essentially the stay underneath the bowsprit. We're having trouble because it's twisting. It keeps twisting when you pull it tight, and we're trying to replace it because we had a metal bobstay, and we want it to be adjustable. So we're wondering, is it the swivel on the block that's making it twist, or is it the 3-strand line making the system twist? So we tried a few tests. The first test, we tried no swivel on the block and no 3-strand line. And when we did this, we found that the line did not twist. So then we tried no swivel on the block and the triple braid line, and when we did, it twisted. So the triple braid is making the system twist. So essentially, we need to have some stay set or some double braid line to stop this twisting. It's not as fun, but it'll work for the bobstay. And as for the rest of the rig, Norna has Deadeye rigging, and the knot to the right there is a Matthew Walker's knot, which is essentially the stopper knot to stop the rope from going through the deadeyes. And the lines go up, down through the holes in the deadeyes. And you want to make sure that you oil them. As you can see, this one's got a crack, so it's time to oil this deadeye. And then the extra rope, you tie a knot at the top, which I think this is a half hitch, but I'm not sure the name of the knot. And you can also tie the remaining as a half hitch there. And then you also stop the line from coming undone by doing a figure 8 knot as well. And our front headstay has a Deadeye system. This is our main sheet, which we need to do another splice in it. Some people actually have like a triple block system where you put a block on each little tab up to a third on the boom. Ours just runs down the Traveler back and forth, and we can tie it off when we need to. But the line follows over to the mast, and this line runs down the boom, which we need to do little tabs to hold the line on the boom. And these go to the blocks. This system works handy to adjust the boom from the cockpit. You then follow this line back towards the cockpit, and this is where you pull in the main sheet. And there's extra rope here. It's for if we have to let the boom out farther. Here's our topping lift as well. And this is the system for the Gaff Boom. This goes up to 2 blocks on the mast and is tied on the end of the gaff. And when you raise this gaff up, it goes through these two blocks and down on this side of the boat so that you can raise the sail. And here's Pete actually raising it here, so you can see the system in works. There's the block there's a block there on the inside, and he uses these 2 ropes to first raise it up, and then once you get the gaff up to the top of the jaws, then you can peak it, and then you'll see it actually peaking. There's the topping lift there again. But there he is peaking the gaff, and that's where the second rope comes in handy. There's our running back stay, which works good if you have to tighten or loosen the rig. It goes up to the mast. Our yardarm is essentially bolted to the mast. And we raise 2 square sails on either side of the mast. How we do this is we tie one top onto that line there, and then raise it up through that block, and that line actually follows down along to the side of the mast here. So you pull the line, and then the other side goes through that block in the middle of the square sail, and you tie one side, the inner top side of the square sail, and then pull it up. You do the same thing on the other side. So you can also adjust the yardarm with this line, and you can turn it up and down through a block there, which follows down. And you pull. Jib sails are easy, they're Hank-on, you just pull them up. That's the easiest one there. As for Layla,